Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Thunder versus Jazz NFL matchup on Monday, December 11, 2023. Of course, we do tons of free picks every day at Pickdawgz, but if you're looking for the games you like the best, you can find those over at the Premium Picks tab at Pickdawgz.com. Use that discount code PICK for 15% off. We also have Dime Club and Sharp Trading Plays. These are meant for people who make big bets. If that's you, text the number that you see on the screen. They're not available. These packages are not available on the website, so the only way to get these is to text. But let's get to this one. Thunder taking on the Jazz. Thunder 14-7 on the season, while the Jazz pretty much the opposite, 7-15 on the season. 1-10 straight up on the road and 3-8 against the number on the road. It has been rough sledding here for the Utah Jazz, especially in these road games this season. And of course, in the last 10 games, once again, inverse relationship here with the Jazz going 3-7 in their last 10 and the Thunder going 7-3. You know, both these teams certainly have a little bit of work to do, but the Jazz really have a lot of work to do. While the Thunder, I'll tell you, that game against the Warriors the other night, they did get the win, didn't get the cover. It was one of those absolute heartbreakers if you had the Thunder, and of course we did in that one, so it was an absolute heartbreaker for us. If you had the Warriors, I'm sure it's one of those games that where you're absolutely elated when that happens. When you look at the head-to-head action, these teams just have not met this season. But for the better part of last year, it was all the Thunder getting the best of it. The Jazz have lost 4 of their last 5 straight up, covering in just 2 of those 5 games. That was in the win against the Blazers and in that loss to the Timberwolves where they were getting 11.5 points. Another game where they were getting a big number, even closer to this, was the Dallas Mavericks game. They got blown out 147-97. So what we've seen from the Jazz in their recent games, they have really, really struggled to score points. And against a Thunder team that we know can put up big numbers, well, that could present a big problem, and that's why we have the massive number that we're seeing in this game. In that win against the Warriors, it did go to overtime, but it was 138-136 for the Thunder. And their loss against Houston, 101. But Houston is the top defensive team in the league. They scored 126 against the Mavs, 133 against the Lakers. So like I said, the Thunder putting up some points. When we look at the tail of the tape, the Jazz just not shooting the ball particularly well, 44.6%. And that is leading to that really poor shooting. And while the Rockets are the best defensive team in the league, well, the Thunder are the second best defensive team in the league. So not a giant drop off there. And they also guard the perimeter extremely well as well on top of it. When we look at the Jazz, their defense is just an absolute sieve. The Thunder, one of the top offenses in the NBA, shooting 49.1%, while they're kind of also burying those threes at 38.7%. I could see the big number here, but I could think that it's justified and then some. I look for the Thunder to blow the Jazz out in this one, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks, putting your bets in, be sure to use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. They'll put you on the most favorable bets on the board today.